and a very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome as I hit my microphone to the Easy Level Up Videocast. I am Tom Mosley, one of your hosts, and joined with me is the wonderful Hannah Dethridge, as always. Hannah, how are you?
I'm very well, Tom. I'm feeling good and I'm feeling festive. And look at us in our little hats. Isn't this nice?
You look very festive. I
So
thought
do you.
I'd donned the party hat for the Party Games episode. I thought it was only right.
I went with a headband that says raised by elves.
It doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me in the slightest.
Are you well, Tom? Are you good?
I'm not too bad. As always, as we say every week, Mondays are always a write-off. There's calls after calls after calls, but we always look forward to the videocast. Hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying it too, and maybe see us be absolutely crazy as we play through some games as well this episode.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. But the videocast definitely restores the balance in my Monday, 100%.
Awesome sauce. So, Hannah, we are live, so we've always got some people watching throughout the stream as well. And we have Tashin first in, as always, with a hello. So, Tashin, thank you very much for joining us. Always appreciated. And Games Guru as well, who's joining us in the comments, saying good afternoon. It is definitely afternoon, not evening. So, I'm definitely going to say that. He's already hosted
Lara Georgie that's just come in.
And Lara has joined us.
Excited, so Lara. It's like, hi, Lara.
Hi, Lara. How are you? So, guys, if you are watching and you are not in the comment section, let us know you're here and say hello. And we're going to be asking you guys questions as always, and throughout the stream, or we'll get them on screen as well. So, so you feel involved and valued. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
100%. So, Hannah, what have we got coming up today?
Well, Tom, if nobody's aware, because you did say it at the beginning, but I will tell you, as we are getting into the holiday season and the holiday spirit, we thought it'd be very apt to talk about festive party games, but not only festive party games on console, on PC, digitally, but actual party games that you might play in real life too. And then we're actually going to maybe dabble in a party game live on the air, on the videocast today.
Hopefully. I think I've set it up in a way that we'll be able to play. You should be able to hear it, though the game we're playing doesn't massively depend on audio. It'll probably just be us screaming and shouting. So, yeah, we'll wait and see.
Hello to somebody that's coming as well. Vintiga Gaming. Hello. Did I say that right?
Good afternoon to you, sir, from the UK. And follow us on Instagram.
Gordon,
always appreciate it, man.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Gordon.
Hey, but Tom, it's not just going to be me and you playing, is it?
It's not just going to be you. Nobody wants to see that. No one wants to see that.
No, even though
that's what Thursday night is for Easy Level Up.
Yes, of course. Oh, plugs. Yes. But, we have two new guests with us today. Two brand new guests. I'm going to introduce them as I always do, with a bit of alliteration, and they're going to introduce themselves as well and say where they're from, because they are brand spanking new. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the first guest, which is the outstanding Omar. Welcome.
Here he is.
Hey guys. Hey Tom. Hey Hannah.
Hi.
Hey Omar.
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So the floor is yours. Please, I'd like firstly to thank you for gracing us with your presence today, but please tell us who you are and what you do.
That's quite an introduction. I don't know if I can live up to that, but I'll try. So my name is Omar. I'm a master trainer in the GCC region, which is Gulf and Saudi Arabia, and I support the Middle East and Africa region overall. That's kind of what I do here.
Amazing.
Master, I love that.
I'm
Omar,
master.
and I'm a master
trainer. Master trainer. I love it.
I'm the master.
Well, we shall wait and see if you're a master of party games as well, Omar. Hopefully, a few technical issues that we've had will manage to get the game downloaded and get you involved as well. So, yeah, well, thank you very much for joining us, Omar.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm also going to say that I totally messed up vintage gaming, but I think I said it really wrong, so I'm really sorry about that. But yes, Omar is our first guest, the outstanding Omar, and he's followed by the terrific Thomas. Please come on down. Hey, Thomas, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome. Thanks for having me, Hannah.
Thank you for being here. Can you deal with all this cheese? It's very cheesy, the introduction of the videocast.
Well, I'll survive, eh? I've had yours.
Hope so. So please introduce yourself. But firstly, thank you for being here and gracing us with your presence. But who are you and what do you do?
Well, I am Thomas, of course, as mentioned. I am from Denmark. I am the regional master trainer for all 4 Scandinavian countries, so Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. So yes, busy, eh?
So I thought we had a reasonably difficult job, like dealing just with like the UK. You guys like dealing with like multiple, like kind of far-reaching countries. Like we are, yeah, we have Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and England, but we're kind of a small island. And you guys say, oh yeah, we deal with all of this. I'm like, that's such a big geography space.
But language-wise, it's also a bit of a hurdle sometimes, eh? But
I love that. I love that both Thomas and Omar are like, meh, we got it. We can do it. We know what we're doing. It's just like really chill. Well, guys, I guess it's time to get to know you both a little bit better with some quick fire questions.
We definitely need a jingle. We need to get someone to record a jingle.
I know.
Guys, anybody in chat that wants to record us a quick fire questions jingle, that would be the greatest Christmas present you could give us.
But please just snip it from one of the videocasts so it still means that's saying it, because I'll be really sad if I don't get much to say.
Get in contact with Hannah and
do an
a voice recording.
remix.
Yeah, do a remix.
Oh, a remix. Awesome. Okay, so quick fire questions. What happens is some questions come from my brain and then I ask each individual person, each individual guest on the videocast and the chat too. So chat, if you're watching, please put your answers in. You know the drill by now. You know what to do. And there's going to be 5 questions and they will just show us a bit more about you as a gamer and just what you'd like to do. So we will go in the form of, I'm going to go backwards. So I'm going to do Tom first, then Thomas, then Omar, then me.
Okay.
Is that okay? Or is that too much math?
No, I can remember that. I'm first. That's all I need to know.
Okay. And without further ado, hello to Daggercast and hello to Wookie Webster as well, who's in the chat. I hope you're ready to answer these questions, guys. First question from Quickfire Questions. Human characters versus zombies or plants versus zombies?
Have you been playing Plants vs. Zombies recently, Hannah?
Yes, because it's on EO Play and it's been so good.
I love Plants vs. Zombies, and I played the first one to absolute death. But I probably pick me playing as a human and fighting zombies. Like COD era, obviously, new zombies with Call of Duty has recently come out. I've yet to play that version, but I've heard very good things. So yeah, I definitely think I'm a human versus zombies more than Plants versus Zombies.
Thomas, how about you?
I am gonna follow my name brother and go human versus zombie, both in gaming, but also movies, series, and stuff like that. So kind of have to have that trend going.
Yeah.
But I will, again, Plants versus Zombies. Tip my hat for that one.
It's so good. Omar, how about you?
Yeah, just following the trend here, conforming to society, humans versus zombies. Dying Light 2, one of the greatest zombie games ever made. Can't wait for the next one.
100%, I agree with that.
Well, I'm going to break away from the establishment because Plants vs. Zombies, for me, is just one of the best 360 games that I think I've played. And it's amazing. There's so many different plants and there's so many different zombies. And I also like the Garden Warfare that came out as well, which I really need to get back into and start playing. However, I am a big fan of zombie movies, zombie makeup. I've done a lot of zombie makeup in the past.
You love dressing up though, so
I do. There's just something about Plants vs. Zombies for me. I love what Lara's just said. Not sure how Hannah is going to be able to top how Christmassy she is this week. Just bigger jumpers and bigger hair accessories. I think that will be the thing. But we've got some people saying different zombie things in chat. I'm sorry, Tom. I just totally clicked over what you were saying.
I was saying hello to Jay.
Hi, Jay. Hope you're okay. Hope you're okay, Jay. But that was the first question. So let's go on to the second question. So the second question is, would you rather be resistant to fire or resistant to poison? You can only be resistant to one.
Ooh. I'm currently playing a lot. I'm currently playing a lot of Dark Souls, so I think being resistant to poison is going to be a better thing for me compared to being resistant to fire. So yeah, I'd definitely pick poison. It's damage over time type thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm gonna kind of build on fire and go with that one, because fire is not only getting burnt in my mind, so I will say resistant to fire, friendly fire, and stuff like that.
Sounds about right.
I've been playing a lot of the Division, and people are just flamethrowers everywhere. So, yeah, poison is much more rare, and provided you have somebody there to help you out, they can even get that poison out of you. But you know what? You get burned once, you burn for a long time, if not forever.
That's my logic.
True. That is some great logic, Omar. I am 100% with you there. If you get poisoned, there might be some magic, or there might be a potion, there might be a remedy of some sort, or even if it's like a snake bite, you can try and tackle that yourself and get the venom out and then spit it away. So there's things you can do. But if the fire comes for you, that takes some serious damage. So I would rather be resistant to fire than poison.
I'll be by myself on that one then.
That's okay, Tom. We've had a lot of answers in the chat as well, so thank you, guys. Okay, question number 3. Talking about AAA titles. If there's a AAA title on the horizon, do you pre-order or do you buy on day of release?
I see my argument for this now is kind of null and void, and I'll explain why. I always used to pre-order because on Xbox you've been able to pre-install kind of a week up to launch. However, what you can do on Xbox now is even if you haven't bought the game, if you haven't got the disc or you haven't bought it digitally or even pre-ordered it, you can still download it completely for free to install it to your device. And then on launch day, you have to then either buy the digital version or buy the physical disc and pop it in and it's ready to go. Mm-hmm. So I always used to pre-order so I could pre-install, but kind of Microsoft have kind of solved that issue by allowing us to pre-install anyway now. But yeah, if it's a big title I'm super excited for, so long story short, I would pre-order.
On launch date, I am not very good at planning. That will be my main argument for that one. It's kind of things that pop up and then I'm like, ooh, I want that game, and then I buy it. There's so many games going on all the time. It just keeps I have to put it in my calendar, else it doesn't exist. And my calendar is not for games, unfortunately. It's filled up enough as it is. So yeah, it's spur of the moment. So on launch date, if I actually notice that it's launching that date.
Okay. I'm never just start sending you messages, Thomas. Just like every time games come out, I'm like, Thomas, this is released. This is released now, and this one.
That's a good one. I'll take you up on that one.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it's a really interesting question because it can be very subjective. There's maybe, I think, 3 or 4 different franchises that I would pre-order just for the sake of supporting the developers, just because I really love those games. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, I don't really pre-order. I've got Game Pass now. I don't need to do that.
Yes, and shout out to Vintage Gaming in the chat that says, haven't been able to buy many games. Game Pass is amazing, lol.
It is amazing. Exactly. What a service. What a service. And EA Play now there as well. I was thinking you're playing Plants vs. Zombies. Got Titanfall in there. Play Titanfall if you haven't played Titanfall already. And of course, play Mass Effect.
It's not so much a sort of typical question anymore, I guess, for gamers, because there's so many different ways that you can get games. But if it's I get really, really excited for a game, really, really excited. But I never pre-order. I always wait until they come out. But now, like I've just downloaded. Well, I've just done the install for Cyberpunk. So and I bought that, so I'm ready to go with that. That's probably the first one I've actually downloaded release. So hey, time to change.
Change woman, Hannah. Change woman.
Get with it. Okay, so we're on question number 4. Ooh, yeah, question number 4. Okay, so games with gold. We love games with gold. It comes as part as Xbox Gold, Xbox Live Gold, or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So you get 4 games for you. There's the number 4 everywhere. I'm like, 4 games for you, and I'm just trying to get it in my brain. So you get 4 games for you every month that are free that you can have for life. And you get 2 Xbox current gen games, 2 360 gen games. This is where I'm going with this. And my question to you is, do you get more excited about the current games that you get for free, or do you get more excited about the backwards compatible 360 games? That was a very long-winded question.
To be honest, I missed the first part of you talking because I was looking at chat. And then I came back into it and I was like, oh God, I've missed it. And it's a really complicated question.
But Wookie Webster's put 4 games for you every 4 weeks. Exactly. That's why I was stumbling.
I would probably pick the backwards compatible titles for either OG Xbox or 360, because most of the time I get excited about those games because they're games I remember playing then, and I kind of get excited again to replay them. As much as the new games are kind of awesome, it kind of expands my library. I think I get more excitement about playing games that I love than I do probably new games, to be honest. So yeah, I'd pick the backwards compatible titles.
Awesome.
I think I'm going new games, actually. I'm sitting here thinking through my library, and I believe that most of what I have installed from games with gold are newer games, actually. And it's mostly titles where, like, when they launched, I was like, yeah, I really want that, and forgot about it. And then they come on Games with Gold. I'm like, hey, why not? Let's give it a go. So for me, it's a good way to kind of catch up. Kind of the same with Game Pass, right? Good way to catch up on games and see if they were really something for you or not. So I would say current games, actually.
That's a really good question. And it's interesting to hear what people have got to say. Especially going back to, I guess, a few years ago, back when we launched the Xbox One, about 7 years ago. It's not a few, but we didn't really have backwards compatibility, And I'll never forget. It's such a cool thing, just being like a fan of a platform, or it's kind of like football teams at this point where you're that passionate, and seeing Phil Spencer go on stage and talk about the backwards compatibility, and people just there's like a huge pop and people are going crazy. I pick out of the games with gold over the past few years, definitely the 360 titles, just because the 360 titles have been much more varied in terms of genre. And like I said, backwards compatibility is a big deal. Like, just to be able to have it, and Microsoft really started a fire with that. Now we're seeing how popular backwards compatibility is. So, yeah, definitely out of the games with gold, those are the quality ones for me.
Amazing. Awesome. I'm getting bullied by Joe Lynch, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, well, that comment is nothing against you. That is definitely against Hannah.
The thing is, Omar said twice, that is a great question. And that's because Omar knows what a great question entails. Thank you, Jet. I am with Omar, not because he says my questions are great, but because, well, it's partly, but I totally agree that there's so much variety with the Xbox 360 games, and also so many times I've forgot that game existed, and then you see it on Games with Gold and you're like, oh my god, that game, and then download it, and have a great old time, a great old blast from the past. I like
Definitely.
that. So we're on to our final question for quickfire questions, everybody. Okay,
do it.
So let me try and get it in my brain first before no words come out of my mouth. So if you could see any character as a playable fighting character as a guest in Soul Calibur, where there are different spin-offs and there's different guests, what character would you want in there?
You could have picked Killer Instinct. That would have been more on brand.
Or Killer Instinct. Or any fighting game, or Mortal Kombat,
fighting games
or
are available.
Street Fighter, or whatever.
Oh, I have no idea. Maybe Solid Snake from the Metal Gear series. Because he could have like a special move where he hides in a box and the other people are like, where is he? And then he jumps out and then tackles you. Yeah, I'll pick Solid Snake for that. Some unique abilities of hiding in cardboard boxes.
Vintage Gaming said Marcus Phoenix. Whoopi Webster said Commander Shepard. Jez said about the Killer Instinct soundtrack. So yeah, Thomas, what would your character be?
That's a tough one. I'm going back to Street Fighter, actually, way back when. And what was the Russian guy's name? I can't remember. Balrog, I think that was the guy. That's one character that just sticks out as being a bit quirky, and not one that a lot of people actually played with.
Yeah.
So
kind of revitalizing him and bringing him into like the modern day kind of fighting games.
Exactly, because he was very one-dimensional also in his fighting skills. That was why people didn't choose him, of course. So going up against Eddie, you would get your something whooped. But I think I would. That could be fun to see.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, this is a tough question. I thought about it for a little bit. I had to leverage the choices, but I think it would be the Doomslayer from the Doom series. Not only because he's like a legendary character, but if you look at the last two games that have come out in the story, the way they've built up his character is just crazy. It's incredible. He would do really well in that game. I don't think it'd be like playing a boss on God mode, you know?
Because I'm inquisitive, Omar. What was the other character you were weighing against?
I had a few, but I was thinking of BJ Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein series.
Okay.
Maybe I'm on a Bethesda train in my head, but really,
seems to be.
They're both very similar characters too. But I guess the Doomslayer is just he's incredible. Just a great character.
He's pretty hardcore.
I love Dagcast's comment, which is Arthur Morgan, which I think would be phenomenal. I would also love to see. I'd love to see Trevor Phillips. I would love to see Trevor Phillips from GTA 5 just in one of those like really fast-paced fighting games with some mega moves and some kicks and stuff. I would love that. But also, I'd really like Spyro, and I'd really like Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones. So there's like some those different ones there.
Handful of characters.
Yes, but thank you guys for putting your answers in chat because there's some really cool ones. And thank you very much for partaking in today's quick fire questions.
And if you are watching on VOD, make sure you still put your answers into chat. We will get notified that you've commented. It's always good to see what other people are talking about as well, which is always good. But Hannah, thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome. Wookie Webster said, "What about Balrog from Lord of the Rings?" And I think that is amazing. But you just die instantly, unless you're Gandalf. But then here's another story.
Okay. That's a whole new videocast. But as we've kind of spoken about at the beginning of this, Hannah was telling us what we're going to kind of be talking about today is all around party games, primarily video games. However, I want to get to know what you guys in chat and obviously the guys that are in the conversation today is what are your kind of Christmas traditions when it comes to gaming? Do you play video games with friends and family? Is it card games, board games? What are your kind of traditions during this kind of festive period that you guys do? And I want to go reverse. So I want to go Hannah first, then Omar, then Thomas, then me.
Okay. Welcome. Me again. I feel like I've just finished talking. So usually for myself, because Assassin's Creed comes out around October every year, that is my Christmas game. So at some point over the festive period, over the holiday period, over Christmas Day, if I can, definitely Boxing Day, I will be playing Assassin's Creed, whichever one is out that year. So Valhalla, I will be playing this year as well. Then when it comes to family kind of and friends traditions, growing up and stuff, we never really did games. It was always like watch the Doctor Who Christmas special and like watch the cool stuff that's on TV. But it's only recently since I host Christmas Day that I've been like, we need to do some bonding activities, guys. And everyone's like, oh, get us up off the sofa. Do we have to? We're all full of food. Don't want to. But we play the Would I Lie to You. This is really specific, but we play the Would I Lie to You board game, which is amazing. Any kind of game where you have to bluff or lie your way through, I just think it's phenomenal. And you learn a lot about these people that you may have known your whole life, and then you're like, oh my god, you're such a good liar. What? And then you start reevaluating everything from your past. Yeah, but that's pretty much me. Assassin's Creed and Would I Lie to You, the board game.
Fair enough.
Specific.
Rather specific, yes. Omar, how about yourself?
So I have a tradition with one of my friends where we get together and play Mortal Kombat for a little while, and he has anger issues. And this is not me roasting him, but sometimes when I beat him at Mortal Kombat or at Injustice, he'll just do the whole rage thing, which is so now it's become a thing, a third year in a row where I'm hoping to push him over the edge a little bit. And really rub it in. But yeah, we play fighting games, and it's like couch co-op because we never play couch co-op anymore. It's something of a rare thing now. And when we can get together, it's either Injustice or it's Mortal Kombat. Both really, really good fighting games to play with a friend, I think.
Well, growing up, it wasn't a lot of card games either on Christmas per se. It's more about having those, the movies that you always watch. But as our family has kind of grown and we have had an addition of a few little ones here and there, it's kind of been, it's a good way to kind of get them also activated a bit, so they're not all over the wall sometimes. But Minecraft is a big hit, we must admit. Just having them build something, trying to challenge them in building something in there, that's always, so the grown-ups can get a bit of me time. But yeah, that's mostly been it. We have some other traditions. It's not a lot of games per se. We don't live anywhere near each other anymore. So it's like getting together for those on the 24th, celebrating Christmas Eve. And then the next day is just a chill day where the kids have fun with their presents. And we grown-ups just sit back and just, now it's almost done. So, yeah.
That sounds a great way to spend Christmas. Relax. I don't think my Christmases are ever relaxed. It's driving around everywhere, trying to see as many people as possible. And yeah, it never works out that way. So yeah, I'm jealous of the calm Christmas, Thomas. I'm jealous of the calm Christmas.
Yeah. Let's say a few years ago, wasn't that calm, but now they're kind of getting up there. I have two girls. They are 6 and 9. So 7 and 9, sorry. Now, so they're kind of getting up there. They can manage themselves now, so that always helps.
No, awesome sauce. For me, it's kind of a bit of a variety. So, video games predominantly dominate my life. I spend the majority of my free time playing video games. You can tell I don't have kids yet. So it is very much the case of on Christmas morning, we'll open kind of our stockings and bits and pieces, and we have a Christmas tradition that we don't open our presents until after Christmas dinner. So we're not opening them until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So because of people have different reactions to that statement. Hannah's reaction is the one that's majority of the time. So because of that, my mum will generally buy me a game for Christmas. So she will, after breakfast, she will allow me to open one present that is picked by her. So she will generally pick the game, so then I can then go away, install the game, get ready to go, and then I'll play that until lunchtime, or Christmas dinner, have dinner, then we open presents. But in the evenings, we generally, for the last couple of years, have played a game called It's Quiz Time on Xbox. Which is, if you didn't gather, is a quiz game that's hosted on the Xbox, and you play with your mobile phone, similar to like Jackbox Party and games like that. But yeah, we've got 3 different families we visit over the Christmas period, and with every single one of them, I take my portable hard drive around with me, and we play It's Quiz Time at every individual's family's house. And occasionally the Kinect comes out as well, and we play some Just Dance and some Fantasia as well.
Awesome.
So yeah, I cram as many video games as I possibly can into Christmas.
Do you know what? Thinking about it, I don't know why I haven't played as many party games, because it's there talking about like Jackbox and stuff. Why do I not get my family involved in that? I'm gonna have to reevaluate, especially with a game we're gonna play soon.
Yes, very soon.
Can I just ask, how stressed do you guys get over the holiday season? Because Thomas said it's quite chill. How stressed is everyone? Because I am at probably 15 out of 10 on the stress level. So I'd just like to know, how stressed you guys get?
I would say I'm about a 7 out of 10 right now.
Okay.
So, we'll get there.
Oh, yes.
Done. It's just, well, take it as it comes, more or less.
Sounds like a 3. Not gonna lie, Thomas. Sounds like a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Omar, how about you?
Yeah, a lot of good questions tonight. But this one right here, it's like I think in an ideal world, well, let's not go ideal. In a normal world, in the before time, back in 2019, I'd be probably like a 7. And if I've done really, really well, probably like a 6 or a 5. But I think this time around it is a lot harder, with a lot of different factors going around, and a lot of different things happening. So I'd say I'm like a 12 out of 10, but that's fine because hard situations create what was it saying? Create diamonds. pressure creates
Ooh.
diamonds.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to
Minecraft, that's what I'm
emerge.
getting.
I'm hoping to emerge on the other side of diamond.
Amazing.
And you will
I think you
sparkle,
will.
Omar. You will
You
sparkle.
will. You will shine. You will shine
It's still
bright.
flamboyant, but yeah, I'll take it.
I think it's quite important, like Hannah, you asking that question of like Christmas or like generally whether it's work or your own personal life can get stressful. And sometimes people use games to kind of escape that stress and de-stress from the whole thing. And the great thing about party games, to kind of bring it back to the topic, is that people are playing together, they're having fun together. It's creating laughter and just some fun times to be able to de-stress. And like you could have it's Christmas Day, the turkey might have been burnt, but you can play some games in the evening and de-stress and not have to worry about that whole thing, which I think is a really cool thing about video games.
Definitely, the turkey may have been overcooked.
Wait, oh, I missed that. I'm so gutted. I missed that.
I guess in the world that we're living in now, with party games, it's a way of communicating and a way of feeling like you're having fun with somebody who may not necessarily be in the same house as you, the same room as you. So you've still got that way of communication. Party games! What a great invention!
What a great thing. But I think, without further ado, we've talked about party games, we've talked about our traditions, so I think it's probably going to be pretty important to maybe showcase some gameplay.
Let's do it.
So
it's a first, Tom. It's a world
it is a first,
on
a
the
world first on
Videocast.
Videocast. We are going to play some games, hopefully well, and hopefully it will go off without a hitch. I have shared my screen, so it will be down to Hannah, who is now in full control of the Videocast. So bringing in your comments and sharing the screens and all those bits and pieces. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties earlier with some downloads. So Omar, unfortunately, won't be able to join us. But he will be hopefully be able to see some of your comments and shout those out as we're playing and talk about what's kind of going on. But hopefully me, Thomas, and Hannah are going to play some Overcooked 2. You guys ready?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yes. Last time I played this, I played Daggercast was there and I played with Jer as well, and it was horrendous. So it was fun though. It was great fun.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game. So it's going to start off reasonably easy. I'm hoping that I can start a new save slot. I can. So we're going to start a new save slot and waiting for other players to pick a save slot. So hopefully you guys can select one as well. Awesome. And we're going to go through and see how far we can get. We've got half an hour, maybe 25 minutes to round things off at the end. And hopefully be able to run through and understand how to play the game and have some fun with it and all those bits and pieces. So hopefully you can download it as well, because it is part of Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, you can download this right now and have some fun with it.
Okay. Shall I add your screen to the stream, Tom?
Yes, please do.
Waha! As if by magic. There we go.
If by magic.
This is the tutorial. It'd be really cool to know, guys, in chat, if you played Overcooked 2, what do you think? Is it one that you love playing? Do you like watching the gameplay? Or do you find it just crazy and too much?
I've only ever played this with 2 people. I've tried playing like properly with 2 people. I've tried with 3 and 4, and it's just bedlam.
Bark.
But we have the Onion King and Kevin, who are carried over from the first game, and they're kind of talking about their previous experience with the first game and how they're going to impress everybody else with their culinary skills. But as always with the Onion King, it does go wrong. So I'm going to skip through this dialogue so we can get into the actual gameplay. Wookie
Webster says he hasn't played it yet, but it does interest you. So hopefully you can get even more interested and download it from Game Pass. And 100%. We've got Pitt J that's coming to the session. So hey Pitt, how are you?
How do? So he has raised the unbred instead of the undead. So we were talking zombies earlier, and we've now got zombie bread.
Oh, so this isn't even Plants vs Zombies. This is food versus zombies, maybe?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Chefs versus
zombies.
Yeah. So we've got baguettes and toast and all that sort of stuff. So
I like that.
Thomas, Omar, have either of you played this before?
I am going to say no, unfortunately.
Who's who here?
I'm the one that looks like me. Lol.
I'm the narwhal.
Okay, so if you go over to the cabbage, press A, you pick it up, you can move it over to the chopping board and then press X to chop. There we go. And
I'm
then
just
pop
going
it
to
on the
put loads of
plate.
things over here and be really helpful.
Pick it up, pop it on the plate just here in front of me. And then I'll pick up the plate and I will put it into the serving. Awesome. So we now need a lettuce and a tomato. So in the top left-hand corner, you'll see the recipe. So I'm going to put a plate there.
Oh, Tom wants to be on the other side. He's really stressed that he's not on the side of the chopping boards.
I'm not chopping. I can sort that out. So Thomas, if you can get a lettuce, that would be awesome. It's quite interesting because when you kind of swap around characters and swap players, you start in different positions. So it means that you experience the game differently every single time you play it, which I think is really cool.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Also, we're feeding the zombie bread.
We are feeding the zombie bread. So
Thomas, you're doing well.
He is doing very well.
Put your chopped lettuce on the plate. Yeah, here we go. He knows.
There we go. Did it?
Yeah.
All right, lettuce and a tomato and just the lettuce.
I'm being really helpful by putting everything that we don't need on the thing. Honestly, I just started to be quite trolling like, but it paid off.
So far, we're going well. So lettuce and a tomato.
Okay, so comments in the chat. Hannah is running around in circles. Hannah is the one that is worst at the game. That was when Tom said who's who.
Who's who? So just a lettuce now, Thomas, but we haven't got a lettuce, so let me bring that over there for you. So in the bottom right-hand corner, you have got your timer. So everything is timed in this, and you've got to try and get to a certain score as quickly as possible. And in the bottom left-hand corner is our general score. If you serve the items correctly and in order, you get like kind of a bonus. So you can earn your tip. So yeah, in the top left-hand corner. So we have to serve the one with all three. Next, then we have to serve one with this is just the lettuce. I need a plate. There we go.
Oh, how dare you! That's where my lettuce was going to go. Excuse me. Gosh, Tom.
That's so polite. Another
so
plate.
In the way.
There we go. So we just need a lettuce, Thomas.
Yeah. Wrong button.
I need to create like a Gordon Ramsay character.
Yeah.
To get into the
Yes, please do. Just tell us, what are you, an idiot sandwich? That's what we need.
Then we'll be able to figure out that.
Omar, what were you going to say? I feel like there's.
I was going to say we were going to figure out the lamb sauce situation, but I didn't know.
So we have finished the tutorial, and usually, depending your score will depend on how many stars you get in each level. So you've got a target to at least get 1 star every level. Obviously, the ultimate goal is to try and get 3 stars every level. And when you complete the game, you unlock New Game Plus, which enables you to get 4 stars on every level. And getting 4 stars on every level is ridiculously hard. But let's go through. Are you waving?
Who, me?
Yeah, your character was just like waving.
Oh.
I wasn't sure if that was intentional or if it just did it automatically.
No. Wookie Webster says, so those zombies are vegetarians. So are they eating grains? Grains.
Great. That's a very good joke. That's a dad joke and a half.
Yeah, Wookie Webster's on it with the jokes. I think we inspired something on the joke stream that we did. If you've not seen, it's on VOD on Easy Live.
There it is. So this is the kind of game world, and there's 6 different worlds and a variety of levels in each of them. As you play through, you unlock more of it. So we're going to go to World 1, Level 1. We've got to get at least 20 points. We should be able to manage 20 points. Guys, I want to know in chat, how many stars do you think we're going to get? 1, 2, or 3 stars?
If I've got anything to do with it, we'll be getting 1 star.
So we've got fish on the left and shrimp on the right. We just got to make sure that we are making sashimi. Sashimi? Is that how you say it?
Sashimi?
So yeah, chop up fish and chop up prawn. Just remember to take a look in the top left-hand corner to the order that we need to do things.
Okay, then. Well, firstly, I'm going to chop some fish and I'm going to Oh, I don't know how to chop.
X. And remember, you
Just
have to
wanna
serve it
say-
on a plate as well.
It's a bit of health and safety situation going on here.
There you go. That's that one. That one. Where's the plates? Plates are served here.
I got a tip.
You got a tip. So we need to serve a prawn. I'll do that.
Surely, if we just serve everything, we'll be fine.
Plates are to the right. There we go. You can load them directly. Don't serve the other fish because we need a prawn first.
Oh, what if I do serve the other fish?
We lose our streak, so our tips go down. So we need another 2 prawns. 2 prawns.
Oh, look. Oh, well, I'm just going to
You
get some fish.
You have a Karen situation if you serve something out of order.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough.
Yeah, the manager gets called.
Fish.
Fish.
You're welcome. I already had the fish. Already got it.
You did. What's next? Prawn. You're on the prawn.
I am.
Another fish.
Beautiful.
Another fish.
Look at this angry guy over here. You are so angry. Don't antagonize the restaurant owners, anybody. Don't do it.
Never annoy the chefs.
We're the chefs. Oh, I tried to give the angry man. Tried to give the fish.
Oh,
Got what I was doing there for a second.
The chopping animation in this game is like the best of all time.
Yeah.
The best
it's
chopping
just so
animation.
nonchalant. Just smash it.
It's very, very realistic.
Now we need a fish.
There's some over there. You just need some plates.
Fish. Oh, another fish. Thomas is on that. Awesome. Need another. Oh, sorry. You can dash if you want to with B. I shouldn't have told Hannah that. Oh, I need a plate. There you go. So that's that. I'm just gonna get in Hannah's way.
Oh. Oh.
I need a fish. Am I gonna get the fish done in time?
It's prawns.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I tried chopping a plate. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, that would be very bitty. Well, I think we smashed that. I think we
did good. Okay, so what's going on? Tom, serve in the right order. Hannah, but what if we don't? Let's serve in any order. That's exactly what happened. Thank you, Laura.
Never trust Hannah in the kitchen.
Today's fish is trout à la crème. Okay.
Everybody needs to press A to continue.
Oh, sorry, I'm going through the comments. It's me.
So it's Arit.
Hannah's gameplay style is on par with Grandma's Call of Duty, playing for the first time. Thank you so much, Dave. Take that as a compliment.
Gaming
How many
Grandma's.
stars did we get?
We got 3 stars, so I think we only needed to get 400 points, and we got 1,228. So we smashed that, but it does get considerably more difficult.
I know.
So now we have to make sushi. So we have to boil rice, put the green paper stuff. I don't know what that's a fish actually called.
The seaweed. The
seaweed.
Roll.
Is it seaweed? The seaweed roll.
I'm pretty sure it's seaweed. Yeah.
You have to boil the rice, chop the fish, and then wrap it in the seaweed roll.
Nori. It is nori, but it's seaweed. Nori. It is nori. You're right. That's the proper term. Guys,
so I'm going to put some rice on to cook. You can put the seaweed paper or the nori directly onto a plate. So that's fine.
I'm going to put some fish on the plate.
Put the fish in the plate.
There we go.
I will get the plate ready with the rice.
I'm going to chop loads of fish. So we've got loads of fish. And then I'm going to put some rice on to... Oh, I don't like it when you've got to boil things. Get out the kitchen! No.
Yeah, they do. They do get in the way.
Safety. Stop it.
Right.
Oh, what is this? I'm really upset that this is a thing. Oh my! Sorry.
So there's 2 rices. That's already cooked.
I picked up.
You picked up a rice. I've cooked rice.
Oh, okay.
Everyone just gets in the way of everybody.
I put some fish here, so there's one.
And you can serve that. You can serve that. That's cool.
Jeez, Rick. Don't do it.
It's not allowed to burn.
Fish.
Fish.
Hey, Thomas. Oh, never mind. Oh, Oh.
You did it. It's fine. All right, let's put
These
some more
people are
rice
doing
on.
my head in.
The good news is the kids are behaving just like they would in real life. Just run right into you.
Pretty much. Right, rice is cooking.
No situational awareness.
That needs some rice.
Fish.
So you will kind of hear them like exploding.
Oh, sorry.
There,
Get away! I don't want this saucepan anymore. How
Put
do
it
you
back on
let
the
go
hob.
of things?
Put it back on the hob.
There's one that's ready to go.
Tiny kitchen, tiny mind.
Oh, jeez.
Right, we need a fish in this one.
How are you so calm right now? There's too much fish. The fish is. Does the stuff like go out of date if you let it cook for too long?
In the first Overcooked, there was rats that would eventually appear, and they would steal the food if you left it out for too long. Right.
That's horrible. I need a plate. Oh, I think I'm getting in my own way.
I'll put that there. So that's two sushis ready.
Please, no.
Pop that down, Hannah. Anywhere. There you go.
Yes. The dream team.
Dream team.
Games Guru says, "Can you smell what Hannah is cooking?"
Hannah's not cooking anything. She just stood by the the serving hat getting tips.
I'm sorry. Oh, move.
See, Thomas is being very efficient. He's preparing everything, and we're just, my controller batteries are low.
Customers aren't walking into Thomas like they are to me. That was ridiculous. Redonkulous.
And stuff.
How did we get 3 stars?
Got
Hannah just saying all the words and the sounds. I don't know if anyone can hear it, so I thought I might as well do some sounds.
Omar, how do you think we're doing?
A?
I think incredible. It just looks like a bunch of colors flying on screen. This is such a vibrant game. It's really, really cool. I haven't gotten the chance to really play with it much, but yeah, this is a great pick on the game. It's very cool.
And available on Game Pass as well. There is some DLC for it as well. So there's some free DLC and there is some paid for DLC as well. And if it's anything paid for, you get 10% off because it's in Game Pass. Fancy.
I'm not. I need after the videocast. I just need a little sit down. I think I can
Especially
feel
with
it
Overcooked.
happening already.
Right, so now we
feel
get dirty plates. So we have to
No,
make sure
thanks.
we're collecting the dirty plates and washing them. So that is also a thing. Where am I?
Ready? Let's go. I really like these little trees.
2
I'm
shrimp.
a fan. I'm going to put some rice on so we're ready with rice for when we need rice.
Cool. So we need to prepare a sushi now. Oh, we need a plate. Where's the plate?
It's there. We've got nori on a plate already.
Right, that's that.
Ugh. How do you... Oh, scrub.
Scrub. I've got the rice ready. We need a cucumber in that sushi.
Do you know what we need to do? Is communicate. And none of us are communicating.
We do need to communicate.
There you go. With cucumber.
No. That needs to go in the bin. That needs to go in the bin now because there's too many things in it.
Oh.
Right, start again. So the ingredients are always in the top left-hand corner.
Do you remember when I said about communicating? I just presumed that. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Right.
I keep thinking I'm the box guy, but I'm not the box guy.
I am box man.
Do you know what? I'm just going to give this person their order because otherwise they'll be stressed. So let's just give it them.
You have to do it in order.
You don't. Come on, somebody needs the fish. Let's get somebody needs. There we go.
I'm disappointed, Hannah.
16 tip.
So Thomas, that's good to go in the bottom one, and then serve. And we need another cucumber sushi.
There we go. Getting things done. Let me chop a cucumber.
I'm gonna wash some plates.
Oh, there's some. Oh, health and safety. There's a cucumber on the floor. Why is there rice and fish in an ensemble? That's not what was asked for. Why is the? I'm sorry. Why is there loads of nori on? Why? Without? Oh no.
Well, we can move the nori to here, and then we need to put some rice on.
It's like how we're all saying nori. Oh, Chris Smith says I'm assessing your communication skills. Oh no.
It's just going to be in the social certification.
I just sent out some food that wasn't requested.
Oh,
that's Chris's second. That's Chris's second favorite to see.
Oh dear. Oh, rice is going to burn.
Rice is gonna burn. Oh, I can
There
do
we
that.
go.
There we go. Needs plate. Oh, geez. Oh, where are the plates?
Stop
Oh,
serving
guys,
stuff out of order.
Who hasn't cleaned the plates?
What needs to go in here? Another cucumber. That's the thing.
Clean plates, everybody.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna chop another cucumber.
Sorry, that's my
Is that your
new song.
I don't know what sound.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh. 30 seconds to go. Give me this plate. Brr. So what I've learned is sushi takes too long, so we might as well just make other
but
things.
you get a better score when you get a
I'm just going to start putting things in the bin. Oh, never mind.
I think we still did it. We did still do it.
Lara's commentaries, I'm really enjoying. She said, Hannah could clean the plates. Also, Hannah, who hasn't cleaned the plates?
Sounds about right. It sounds about right. I'm just disappointed in Hannah for not serving things in order. I thought Hannah was organized.
I want to see how, because Tom, you're always so calm and collective, and you're always so, what's the word, like, just resilient. And I'm just trying to think of like interview words, to be honest. But you're
Buzzwords.
You're reliable, and we can rely on you to have a calm pace throughout stressful games. Take, for instance, Phasmophobia and how calm you were. I want to see the uncalm, Tom.
You want to see the uncalm mood? Potentially, Overcooked could do that.
I'm ready.
As you play through the game, you unlock these hidden levels, and you only unlock hidden levels by hitting certain criteria. However, you have no idea what that criteria is until it actually unlocks. And these are hidden Kevin levels, which are exceptionally difficult. So I'm just going to go to 1-4.
Good.
Was the hidden level in the water?
Yes, so it's like you unlock a Kevin level, which is generally making cakes and mixings and stuff like that. But now we have conveyor belts that make us go slower or faster, depending on the direction you walk in.
I really like these blossom trees.
They're nice, aren't they?
They are.
Right.
Oh, this sushi. Sorry. Whoa.
It's a good job I like sushi.
I really fancy some rice now. I can't find anything. Here it is. Right,
we need 2 fish. So I'm
Oops.
going to chop some fish.
Who put nori on the floor?
That was me.
It's okay. We'll still serve it. Don't tell anybody. Excuse me. The rice is burning. No one's doing anything about it. Move. Oh, horrible. Did I even get... Where's the rice? Did I just put it on your plate? I'm so confused.
I took it a while ago, Hannah.
Oh, I still thought I was carrying it. Oh, I don't like going backwards on this conveyor belt.
If you dash, you can kind of get through the reverse motion.
3 lots of rice on, everyone. Don't worry.
Thank you kindly.
We're cooking for you. One ready. Any rice needed? I'll just do it myself. Yeah, there we go. You're welcome.
Thank you. I need a cucumber. Cucumber.
What is this? Dirty dishes. Scrub.
Scrub it up, dub. Oh.
Pew 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 pew.
I like Hannah. Like Hannah, you finish the plate and then don't serve it.
Yeah.
Who's got the rice? Hannah, rice here. And then
Good.
Are we doing okay? You know,
it
seems like not communicating is doing us a favor.
It's working all right. Right. We've got rice on the go. We need some cucumbers done and some clean plates, which Hannah is doing at the moment.
Thomas seems to be doing nothing.
Yeah, I know. It's nice getting a break, eh?
Oh, the rice is on fire! Grab it! Oh gosh.
We were talking about not depression, pressure.
Yeah, we're all going to become diamonds at the end of this.
No.
The pressure is on.
Right, that's there. Serve that. You can serve that, Hannah.
Where's the hatch? I'm trying to find the hatch.
At the bottom.
Where? I can't see. Oh, the big gap. I see it.
I'm just trying to get past with some rice.
Oh, please move out of my way, narwhal.
Oh dear.
In
it's all
fact,
going
I
to
have
pot.
experienced. This is exactly how Hannah cooks. Thank you, Lara. It's true. I do get a little bit stressed in the kitchen. Oh, excuse me. Take this.
cook
What's
next, there we
going
go.
on? Oh, there's lots of rice that's been cooked. Oh gosh.
Oh goody gosh.
I keep thinking I'm the narwhal, and I'm just not the narwhal.
You are not the narwhal, no.
Sometimes that's all you need to hear. You know, somebody just needs to tell you that you're not the narwhal and everything's okay.
Oh,
Need it on a
brilliant.
t-shirt.
Right.
Oh, do you know what? I'm getting sad. I'm pressing the buttons and nothing's happening. I'm now blaming the tools around me. So the rice is all ready. If anybody needs some rice.
Ready. We've got 3 seconds left. I don't think we're going to get another dish up. But we've got
let's
640 points. And I think we did all that in order, Hannah, so I'm impressed.
That's because there wasn't anything that I could just take out. It was all sushi. If there was something small that I could have just somebody wants some sliced cucumbers. Easy, let's go. Just get them done. Just get them out the way. That's my mentality.
Well, that is a very quick taste of Overcooked 2. I hope our madness of playing it hasn't too badly discouraged you from playing it. At least this way, you can look at how we've done it and then do better than we did. So Thomas was very efficient. Me and Hannah were kind of running around like headless chickens, not really sure what was going on. So we shall wait and see.
I was adding to the confusion as nicely as I could.
It's all part of the fun, Omar.
I'd like to know. I'd like to know, Omar, where you saw yourself. Where did you envision yourself in that ensemble? Where do you think you would have been? Do you think you would have been doing the dishes? Would you have been chopping the fish? Where do you see yourself?
Probably doing the dishes. You're right. just because everybody else was running and I wasn't sure what I was doing. So do what you know rather than not do what you don't know.
It's quite interesting because when you're on like the world map, I would always, like, me and Hannah, like my wife Hannah, would discuss when we look at the little thumbnail and go, right, it looks like it's going to be this, so you're going to do this, I'm going to do this, let's kind of see what happens. And you especially have to really communicate in the later levels, so it gets bedlam and really good fun. So it's it's a good laugh, and it's part, as I said, we've said a couple of times now, it's part of Game Pass, so anybody can download it if you have a Game Pass subscription.
Definitely. There's also a level where you're in a hot air balloon and you have to jump from one level to the other in the air. That's horrible.
While you're carrying dishes?
Yes.
No.
Wow. And there's only certain things on one side, so you have to go over to the other side to get the certain things, but you could just fall down.
That's comforting. All right.
Everything, you respawn, and so does all the food that you drop. So it's it does make it slightly easier. You're not out of the game for the rest of the level. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of a unique video cast with playing some games as well as having some 2 brand new guests with Thomas and Omar. So guys, thank you very much for joining us on a Monday afternoon here in the UK. It's very much appreciated, guys. Have you enjoyed it? Have you glad you came along?
Yes, and it's dark out now, so yeah.
It is.
It was strange because when I brought up the gameplay, I haven't been able to see anything that's going on, and it was light when we started, and I've now brought that away, and it's now pitch black out with Thomas.
Yes, and I had to move my webcam, so yes, it is very dark outside now. So yeah, normal day, wake up, it's dark.
And it's stuck, pretty much. Sounds about right.
However, your amazing blazer is a light in my life right now, Thomas.
Yeah, I definitely need to get hold of one of those.
Smart.
It's festive and sharp.
Yes.
Very unique.
Yes.
100%.
Wow.
And to be honest, only Thomas could probably pull it off. That's the problem. As I want one, but I probably wouldn't be able to pull it off. Amazing, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute blast. Hopefully you guys will want to come on again into the new year when we'll be talking about some new subjects, depending on what's going on in the gaming world at that point. But guys,
thank you very much for liking my questions too.
It's a first, Omar.
Putting together good questions.
Me and Omar are going to do great things.
When there's like bad questions, I'll be like, okay, I know what I said last time.
No. That doesn't happen. That never happens.
But guys, thank you very much for joining in chat. It's been hugely appreciative. You engaging with us, giving us your questions, making fun of us when we can't play Overcooked. And Hannah, thank you very much as always for being an amazing co-host. It's always good fun. It's the best part of our week. And as a little bit of housekeeping before we finish, the Easy Level Up stream that is normally on a Wednesday, and we are delaying to Thursday this week because there is just a small game coming out on Thursday by the name of Cyberpunk 2077. And we are going to be playing that on launch day. So yeah, from 5:30, we have got a meeting running on Thursday as well. So hopefully we'll be live between 5 and 5:30, in which we will play some Cyberpunk 2077.
That's me and you, isn't it, Tom?
That is me and you. I made sure I put my name down for that. I was 100% being on stream for that.
It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
It shall be good. But guys, thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or whatever you're up to. And we will see you next week. Cheers, guys. Bye.